Okay. Hello and welcome to Pixels Plays with the Retro Power um, controller series, I guess, or USB classic controllers. There's actually two different products that they have on Amazon. This is not sponsored, although if they offer me a sponsorship, I would not decline. Or if they send me a free product, there is one other product they make that I'm aware of, which I would be willing to review. More so sent to me because the only real thing I'm interested from the set is the GameCube controller because it's a game. They have one with a GameCube controller, a Xbox original controller, not to confuse with Xbox One, and a Sega Saturn controller. And the Sega Saturn emulation is iffy, to say the least. I haven't really tried it. I've heard it's getting a bit more robust recently. If the only game I'm really interested in playing is Panzer Dragoon Saga, which I believe I have somewhere in some folder someplace. And that's like the one game that I would emulate without owning a copy of the game because I think that an exception to like legally it's kind of cut and dry, but I think ethically it's basically if it's not available to buy, it's basically abandonware. Then it's fair game. Like, and particularly more so if getting a used copy of the game is prohibitively expensive and worth substantially more than like a $60 brand new game, or how much it would have cost when it originally came out, particularly. Like, But anyway, this is what the box looks like. I actually managed to find a picture of it from the Amazon page to use as a thumbnail, and I tweaked it a bit to make it fit into the aspect ratio. But anyway, this is like really good packaging, really good presentation. We're gonna start with the NES controller and work our way forward in time, more or less. Play various games I've actually put as the game for YouTube Gaming, Spiritual Warfare. It's kind of an underrated game because it's one of the Bible games. It's also pretty much a knockoff of Legend of Zelda, but it has enough to it that I think it's more than just a knockoff. But anyway, this is the NES style controller from Retro Power. My only real complaint, and without getting my hands on another set of this, which I'd also be really potentially willing to receive, um, particularly if this is an issue that is just manufacturing and not just just a QA issue, I guess. But having to actually use these yet. So like time will tell if it really has a huge effect on how this controller works. But it seems like the D-pad on the NES controller is a little possibly faulty, and I don't know for sure until I actually try it. But I've noticed that the up button and it actually does work in the menu going left and right, but the up on the D-pad is really squishy compared to it does seem to work. It works just fine. So it's more controller feel than anything. But it does really bug me, and I don't really have a regular NES or even an NES Classic. Near the end of June when they release it, I will have an NES Classic controller to compare it with, at least. But comparing it to other D-pads on the other controllers and also on the SNES Classic and the one that I got from NX, it seems a bit odd. The up button is squishy, whereas there's a lot more like of a solid feeling when I go like left, right, and down. particularly down. Like down feels really like a hard click, you know. And then like the further up you go, the softer it feels. I don't know if that's just the way the NES controller was originally made, or if it's something within the manufacturing. It feels a little weird to me. And maybe it's because I'm used to the other, um, the more even, yeah, like the SNES controller, like it's consistent. Like it's consistently, has a tension to it. I guess it feels like a hard click when you push down on it, whereas pushing just every other button except for down, I mean up, feels like proper. It feels normal, but up feels like really soft, and I don't quite like it. Um, I'm not sure if it reflects. Again, I'm not sure if it reflects the actual like overall build quality. I have to get like a replacement potentially, and if they're willing to send me a replacement, I mean, I might try contacting them through Amazon to see if they can send me just a replacement for the NES controller. Specifically, if they do feel that like legitimately this is just a goof on their part, with the way it was manufactured, um, or not the way it was manufactured, but it was, a QA, problem basically. Then yeah, feels. Huh. I'm not sure it's entirely responsive either, though. Like, it feels like left is, yeah, the left button is much less responsive than the right. Um, Actually, the responsiveness. Okay, no, it's because there's nothing there. So yeah, up and down is fairly responsive, but like left is kind of hit and miss. I seem like I need to. Yeah, I need to like hit the left button kind of hard to and the left button on the D-pad feels um a little weird too. It feels kind of in between the up button, uh between like the softness of up and the hardness of down and right. I mean, actually, like down button feels like it's like the down button feels like the hardest. Then right feels kind of like on a scale, like down feels like really hard, right feels a little softer, left feels a little softer still, and then like up is just incredibly soft. Um, and it just feels weird to my thumb. But let's see how it feels the way I actually play a game. I actually have RetroArch right now. So let's see how that's I may need to use okay. It's paused? The heck does that mean? Yeah, I don't think this is really configured properly for 2048. What the heck is that? I don't remember downloading this game. This is like a built-in game in RetroArch. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. I guess I'm gaining points. I guess I must be doing something right. I'm just like randomly hitting the D-pad. Let's just play 2048 and just killing it without even meaning to. I mean, I don't know if okay, this is a game over with a score of 888. I don't know how good that is. Um, I don't know how to actually play this game. I'm gonna hit the escape key. Oh yeah, it takes me out of the freaking thing altogether. Um, Let me try it with just the keyboard itself to navigate the menu. I guess like it's a specific core. Anyway, got Doom on there. I don't know if I have Quake 1. Let's see here. Let's see here. I think I got. I don't know if I've actually configured this for was that? I think I. I got Arkanoid. Arkanoid might be interesting to start out with. Say. There we go. I guess the controller. Should put Arkanoid on here. I might have actually gotten paused. How did it get paused? Or maybe it's because I went to a different window. Okay. I need to turn the. I need to turn my camera on here. I think I still my webcam from my last stream. Oh, that multi-ball really got me. That's second Arkanoid, apparently. This would give me a good idea of whether or not left and right, how responsive the left and right buttons are. There's just too many balls. I really suck at this, don't I? I don't know how to, have no idea how to, go back to the menu. Okay, I press F1, I guess. Okay. No items. Okay. That wasn't the right button to press. I got a weird sound. What the hell? I can't even hit the escape key. And mouse is ghosting here. Ooh, spooky. Okay. Okay, I got a playlist? What? There we go. Okay, I just need to load all my ROMs onto like a default drive instead of having to... What? Okay. There we go. I wanted to kick a cubicle. I should put that as the, Let me actually go in and put that as the default game here. What? My changes were not saved. I'm gonna delete the page. Okay, I guess it was changed. Okay. I might periodically actually change the game being played in the Okay, I died at the first level. That's not a good sign. Okay, there's the B button to like actually freeze these guys. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm on a bit of a learning curve here. I am beaten! Okay. I am beaten! The goal is like collect all the candy. It's kind of a puzzle game. Just like an action puzzler, I guess. Maybe. Getting all of the corn. That you can beat me to the ground. I see you screaming. Or something. The beautiful Creditor Kingdom is now under the rule of the Wizard King. The ravishing palaces were hidden and these islands were made to confine us. Please get back to palaces and revive the fancy kingdom. Who says that NES games didn't have compelling stories? Oh, yeah, these are just like... This is pretty much an early example of emergent gameplay, because you can basically say, basically complete these puzzles kind of... I have to get like right in front of them. I do have to get right in front of them, okay. What? I'm going to continue from exactly the level that I started off on. Yep. This game is incredibly forgiving. You just like reset your score, which is fine. They have like limited lives, unlimited continues. There we go. I have no idea what those are supposed to be, like kelp or something. What? I suppose for the record that these have 10-foot extension cable with a 6-foot regular cable, so it's like 16 feet total if you're combining the two. It also makes it like so that if you're swapping the controllers out, like, it's very easy because you just have like the extension cable right there. That's interesting. So it whoa! Okay, I should have done that. Was a bad idea. Really? I also get 1-up if I... Pumpkin! I'm not sure if we're gonna get a complete garden land or not. Depends on my patience. Oh, this is dumb. There's really no difference besides, again, score. Whether you run out of lives or not, because you can literally continue from the same spot. And you can use passwords. Actually, at least it's a very, and then I can't remember how you get to the, what the heck's going on with the quick menu? How do I get out of the quick menu? Okay, there you go. Backspace. Let's actually go to spiritual warfare here quick. I don't think it matters if I actually select which core it is, because it will usually automatically, What? What? Okay. I guess I'm... If I had if I had more characters, I could call it Pixels Praise. There I blank. Well, that's an oversight. There's no like a blank character. I can't really do that. Well, I can do it like, Pixels Prize! Let me just do Pixels. Full name is Pixels Praise. That's like a holy water bomb, I think. You found the pearl. It is your first fruit of the spirit. Use the A button to throw it. Hi, go down these stairs and look around. Once you find the belt of truth, you'll be able to leave the park. not sure what these supposed to represent anyway. Like, they're either supposed to be demons, so they feel possessed by demons. Not sure what that is. And then there's a demon will come out and like attempt to hurt you. There we got some more holy bombs. 10 more holy bombs. First boss, I guess. Okay, I guess I got him. I don't know how I got him. This is the Bell of Truth, one of the 6 pieces of the armor of God. With it you can move obstacles. I don't think there's any way you can actually expand your health, like in Zelda. I imagine there is. I don't know if I've ever played that much into the game. Actually, I can't really say this is a whole lot like Legend of Zelda, because, I mean, yeah, the original Legend of Zelda did have, there's certainly a problem, like the time requirement for these spiritual bombs to detonate is there's like some fruit that can like get through all these. I think there's something at the end here. Otherwise, like, what's the point? There we go. Here is the apple to add to your collection of fruit. It travels slowly, but it's very powerful. Your faith looks weak. You'll need more spirit. So I need 40. I guess that's the currency. And I went for all the trouble wasting all these bombs to get there, just to find that I don't have enough spirit. And the spirit flow through me. Man, need to grind for spirit. There's actually a way to get onto the tracks and like skip like really far ahead in the game using the Build of Truth. I don't know how to get at the basketball player. I think there's a way to talk to the basketball player. I just don't remember how. It's like literally you go in one end and out the other. Oh yeah. It's Truth. Hang up. Truth shall set you free. Yeah. I wrote my Bible school. I have lots of spirit now. Who said that? Jesus. Park train station. You need a ticket to ride the train. We're off the rails on this crazy train. There's a way to get more containers. Yeah, there's a picture one where you can like spot where you can like push each side and I'm pretty sure that I'm misremembering. Get the apple. I can actually detonate with the game designer. What's interesting is there's less there has to be another item I need to make that trick work. Hello, if you'd like the raft, you'll need Samson's jawbone to retrieve it. Rumor has it the jawbone is in a locked room in the shipyard. Where is the shipyard? Oh, there's less like getting the upgrade like clear all the enemies from the region. But I just don't have as many enemies, and or maybe like yeah, enemies probably take a certain amount of time to respawn. It might be here that has the trick. I can't remember. There's the menu, which is exactly like I can equip the I don't equip things to the B button, like or the A button. Okay, there's anointing oil. What? Praying hands. Pray. I may have just like wasted the anointing oil on was using only Gentiles. Well, it's like it's a pure trivia question. Ooh, double shot. Really? Nice answer quiz there. I'll decline this time. Exit, okay. Price is gonna explain to me that I need the, now you have the Bellatrue, push this rock out of the way to exit the park. Now we're in the big city. Strong Spirit, I offer these items. They will aid you in your quest. I think you can get more and like double your ammo. Yeah. So like you can get like twice as many. It's like an upgrade basically. I don't know what the anointing oil does. I can't really tell you at this point. I think it like increases your rate of fire, I think. Yeah. So like for example with this represents patience, and this is the spirit. Yeah. So if I had like another one of these, I could like shoot twice as many at a time. This represents meekness. Okay. Why is Luigi going around with a knife? I will still think Luigi. Not quite the right color palette though. Key yet. Get the Genesis version of this thing it does with Nintendo, so Ah, I don't have a key. I go all this way. You'll need to find the key to unlock this door. Damn it. So I go all this way for all these hazards to find out that I need a key. Also, I think I'm trapped here. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, that's literally what it is. I have a half heart of health, and I literally came all the way here to find out that I need a key. That is, in fact, the opposite of good game design. It's actually probably the best wisdom tree game, though, in my humble opinion. Only because they ripped off Legend of Zelda. The favorite all of Sneaky Moo Mountain. Guess I'm fighting the Mighty Ducks here. TNT Dynamite. I don't know why I keep on using that. It's like literally just showing the self-destructive behavior of non-believers or something. What happens when I go to heaven and receive a complicated password? Okay. I get knocked back to the previous screen. I should get past the construction worker if I shoot him before he puts up all the roadblocks. I can't upgrade it beyond and go back forward again, and they won't be there to put up the roadblocks. Blow up non-believers. Exploit them all. That's a really dangerous place that you literally can't get to right now, so... Still haven't found the key. What? Okay, the physics of this isn't working. That doesn't work. Neither does that. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, that works the way I originally expected it to. There we go. Sweet. Extra art get. Now I need to find an actual key here, someplace. Yeah, I don't know why. Basically, all the dungeons are like side-scrolling stages, whereas in Legend of Zelda, it was not quite that consistent. Okay, cool. better have the breastplate before you enter this area. Okay. I gotta head all the way back up to the area we were in before and go through all the hoops to... the bar. Hey, you better stay away from bars. Actually go into the bar. You have no business in the bar. As punishment, I am taking back the Pill of Truth. You can declare in a slum. Wow, I am over 21. I don't actually go to bars in real life. And now I'm closed up from the bar. Can I... That is... I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. I keep on hitting the... They could have just like taken away their own fate points, and that's probably what I would have done. I just like had the option for like creating like making it like kind of trigger a subquest, but like they put in extra effort just to like do the idea that bars are dens of sinners. Like, I commend the effort, I guess. I should really check out the Genesis version of this. Let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on from the NES to the Genesis, which I believe the Genesis actually came after the NES and before the SNES, so we're still kind of going in order technically. This is the 6-button variant. I've had to change the actual game that I'm. It's been a while since I've used the Genesis controller, so I can't really speak a whole lot to the quality. It feels springy. The D-pad. Let's see like how well it actually like works in practice. I don't know if I need to okay, let's see here. What? Okay. It tells me which ones to use. I'm good. Genesis Plus GX. I think it automatically detects the controller. Apparently didn't detect this controller. Need to restart RetroArch altogether? You may need to. Which is stupid. But okay. Okay, this is really odd. So it's a text the NES can detect the what? Okay, let me see. Xbox One controller configured. Okay. It says it's configured. It doesn't really work with the RetroArch software, but maybe. Because there's a controller's configured, I don't know if it needs to be more thoroughly configured. It's different, controls. That's weird. Okay. Let me see if I can find a proper emulator here. Outside RetroArch, because I have no idea how to configure. I got Fusion. Let me see here. There you go. A free button pad, 6-button pad. Okay, there you go. Up. Okay, this isn't working properly with Fusion anyway. This is really weird. It's recognizing something, but it doesn't recognize any input from the so that's weird. So I can't seem to properly configure the at least in Fusion, I don't have a way to configure the Genesis controller at all. I have to like contact their support if they have any support option. Because like there's nothing. I can't, like, none of the buttons are doing anything. Like I'm using the configuration here. So like, okay, press up. Well, I'm pressing up, and it doesn't like register. It is doing anything. USB gamepad maybe. Okay, it's a USB gamepad that it needs me to detect. Okay, so left, right, A, B, C, start button, X, Y, Z, mode button. Don't think there's anything I could use for mode. I'll just hit enter. Okay. There you go. Okay, what am I doing here? Won't they ever like mention your name in the game? So visually, it's not. There's a few more colors. There's a little more detail, but it's not incredibly different. We got the pair. I need to see if I can get the. Let me see here. I need to look at my closer screen here. No scan lines. Normal. Oh yeah, show FPS. I don't want to show FPS. Of course, my FPS is going to be 50 frames per second. It sounds a little different. I have no idea what this does. Interface is a little different. Also, the game has been stretched out to like literally full screen. I don't want that. I have scan lanes 100%. We got silly for scan lanes. Wait, is that a little freaking bouncy sound from or springboard sound effects from there you go. From Sonic the Hedgehog? Okay. Note self, do not go to bars. Or you'll lose the Bills of Truth. Also, let's trap stupid. So let's grind for spirit. Again, I gotta get used to the different control scheme here. Well, the Genesis controller feels fine. I actually have a run button. The A button's the run button. I think it's a unique feature to the Genesis version. I think this price might be a little better. I don't know. I'll have to look at like what it look like against like backgrounds that are in black. Oh, they do have like proper. These sprites aren't just like see-through. So it's basically this definitive version of Spiritual Warfare. Although I think the bombs are still I wonder if NES platforms actually work with the Genesis version. Oh, probably. I'm too lazy to find out. A free more spirit. Someone found a trivia angel. I can get answered by spiritual bombs or whatever the heck these are. Was it a vial of God's wrath? Of course it is. I don't know, what's the metaphysical implications of being able to trade your faith for material possessions? If there's anything to actually... Oh, I can get stuff from underneath the garbage cans. Yeah. God said that God's word is lightning! It's truth. Who should let you see? What? Oh, set you free. Screw you. God deserves that no one be saved. where I get the puzzle that allows me to damn, I think it might screw me over, I don't know. Why not? There we go. Oh, the run button is a godsend. No pun intended. Okay, apparently I finished right all that. I got enough hearts to like refill everything. Okay, so I think we're basically caught up except for the bar, which I'm not gonna bother with this time. Okay. What do I do with this guy? Okay. Do I to build troops to move this out of the way? So I do. Okay. Let me use the handy dandy walkthrough to figure out how to, if it will let me. Okay, apparently it won't let me. Okay, guy will run around the screen while the Midas Lake block constantly keep changing. To defeat him, you must blow him up with free vials. Okay, so I was actually kind of right in my approach. This is gonna be painful. Really literally go to hell. Literally. Do I lose all my... Why the hell am I doing this? There you go. There we go. I guess he's not the one who's rearranging all the blocks, they're just happening by themselves. I represent you as a breastplate of righteousness. Your damage will be reduced by 1/2. Cool. Hopefully the other bosses will not be nearly this annoying. I sure like the side effects as much. That is Luigi. Evil Luigi. Not even Waluigi, just literally evil Luigi. I would love to have a further question that goes to the, I doubt they need to go here just for... There we go. This is literally just the same puzzle over and over again. This is actually kind of poor game design. The DeLorean? There's gunfights. That's different style of Angel, I think. Every creature, so you have cats and dogs and... You do realize the guy you're shooting at is gone now. He's been saved. it, everybody. Mountain. True fact. You can't kill dogs? No, they can't. They can kill you. You can't endorse cruelty to animals in the Bible game. Really? Oh yeah, and here's more bombs. I actually look at the layout. We're gonna go use more of God's wrath for. Oh, pawn shop. Avoid pawn shops. They are the. There's nothing here of interest to you at this time. By the way, we're gonna take away your breastplate of righteousness, because pawn shops are the work of the devil. You're doing well. Let me help you by offering these items. Oh, cool. Now we can double our fire rate with the apple, I think. Maybe? No, not. Maybe this is entirely different. This is pomegranate. It represents love. Which is all you need, really. Oh yeah, it fires a zigzag pattern. Sword of the Spirit is the Word of God, probably. The Word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. I guess, yeah. But not any one-edged sword. Clearly, that's just common sense. The scripture is the Word of God, but what person name is also the Word? Oh, Satan. He's clearly the Word. He is a word. Okay. I doubt that it's the most existential book of the Bible. You gotta do what? You gotta believe! anything else I can find out here. I remember this like particular intersection, and I'm pretty sure that I already. Huh. I haven't been in here. Doesn't look familiar. I have been in here. There's kind of a I should create a save state on this, so got 5 hearts. I'm probably gonna create a save state so I can actually play other stuff on here. Let me save the save its pixel sprays. Also, just create a regular save state. Okay. Okay, let's go back into RetroArch. And bust out our SNES controller. Which again, much like the it's almost identical to, except for like the aesthetic, I guess. The aesthetic is a little closer to the SNES controller. In terms of like color scheme, but the buttons, much like the NX controller that I looked at before, are I don't know if you can really see, but they're flat rather than rounded. Which bothers me a little bit, but the D-pad does seem to be like properly balanced. It doesn't feel quite as wonky as the NES one, although again, I'm not sure if it really affects the functionality that much more than just the feel. I don't know if I have anything I can like, just play really quick on the Super Nintendo. I guess aside from Jackie Crush. At least the controller works instantly. Controller sucks. No. I just really suck at this game. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, the controller feels pretty decent. I've already played a fair share of Super Nintendo games, so I can't really speak for I mean, I just completely exited the RetroArch system here, so let's kick back in. So I don't know if the N64 or the PlayStation came out first. I think the N64 was the first one I was aware of. Some interesting things to note about the N64 controller here is that it actually has the slot for normal pack. From what I understand, it's not actually compatible, but it does actually have the eject mechanism, it's actually there, and as far as I can figure, should be functional. It's a complete eject mechanism, and there is a controller. This actually has a QC pass sticker on it, so this one clearly passed quality control. Apparently the NES controller didn't actually go through a none of the other controllers I guess went through. I can see anyway. Okay, let's quick look at the yeah, none of the other controllers passed QC quality control. But anyways, as far as I understand, this does not actually support the normal pack, and I kind of understand. There's one that supposedly does, that I can get on Amazon, but it also supposedly works with the This one doesn't seem to work with RetroArch immediately. I would imagine that it might be easier to just make a if I wanted to get a S4 controller with Rumble, it would either have just Rumble built into it somehow, or it would have a Rumble pack accessory designed specifically for it. So it doesn't seem to immediately register. Let's see, Nintendo. Actually update the game info here. Okay, this is not immediately working with the controller. If I can configure it, I kind of doubt that. Controller, yeah, we're... Yeah, it's apparently like automatically set to the Xbox One controller, so I should have, and probably wait a minute, Oh, that's actually going with RetroLink N64 controller. Well, now it's working. I guess that I had to unplug the Xbox One controller from my PC directly. Okay. There we go. Just a regular. Nine years ago. Okay, so you can kind of aim with the D-pad, but I'm assuming there's more auto aim in this game than anything. It's kind of Doom style. Use mode. Action is B button, okay. Huh? I think it's mirrored. The B button just squished somehow? Although I don't think it would do anything with the A button. I can't tell. This is really, I sure it's a quicker way to, Oh, great. surround sound. This is the one it isn't on PC. I can't really have an option to do so. Oh, kill it with fire! And Turok dies immediately. I think you play as different people in this game other than Turok, even though its title is Turok. Maybe you still play as Turok. I don't know.
It's coming.
Josh? What's wrong? Are the nightmares back? I wish you would talk to me, Josh. You've been such a help since Brian died. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been here for us the past few weeks. Why won't you let me help you?
The child.
What?
The child is the key, Danielle.
I don't understand, Josh.
I don't expect you to. I'm not sure I understand myself, not completely. All I know is that the child is the key. Whatever happens, Danny, whatever happens to me, you must not let the family die out. The three of us are the only members of the Fireseed family left. If the family dies, the lineage dies. If the Turok line does not continue, the balance will falter. If that happens...
What? Joshua, what will happen? Please tell me.
Oblivion.
That's why we must make sweet, sweet love right now. To close shut the jaws of oblivion. I know it's already started. An oblivion gate has opened. It doesn't look like an oblivion gate, but it's based on the same principle. Maybe mullet ball or something. I don't know. Maybe a different plane.
You're too loud.
When do we actually get to play?
Josh? Joshua?
Danny? What's going on?
Be quiet. Joshua? Are you all right? We have to help him.
Get out! Get out now!
We're not leaving without you.
It's too late for me. The two of you have to get out of here, now!
Joshua!
This isn't how he's supposed to die. He's supposed to die in some other place with kid and stuff.
Oh, Josh! No!
Get out! Get away from here.
We can't leave you here.
Not much choice, little brother. Go on.
We love you, Josh.
Come on, sis. Let's go.
Unless she's supposed to be his daughter or something, in which case,
Josh.
I don't know what the heck is going on.
He's gone.
Ah!
I don't know what's going on, so...
Come with me.
If you want to live?
This is the Chamber of Voices. We must wait here. The council has summoned you.
Who are you?
Okay.
I am Adon.
Joshua spoke of you often. He's dead.
I know. Be still now. The council is here.
Speaker,
I am here, council.
Your companions are strangers to us.
These
I
are the
am
keepers
so
of the
confused
light,
right now.
The vessels of our hope. They are Turok, as was their brother before them.
What?
Turok? Us? Adon,
silence. Your word
I guess
is
there
a weakness.
he was
The
their
sons
brother.
of
Okay, that's still
Storm
gross, I guess.
A new course must be set. Yes, a new course. Speaker, can the woman bear the burden? Be still. Too long we have cowered like children. We are the Council of Voices. A new course must be set. There is no other course. What folly is this? We've always...
If I read the comic, I probably would understand what's going on, but I have no idea.
Can the woman bear the burden?
I do not know, council.
And the boy? Let them choose. If the burden proves too heavy, all is already lost.
Adon, I don't understand any of this. What burden? What choice? None of this makes any sense.
Yeah,
One
I
of you must take up the mantle. One of you must become the son of stone. One of you must become Turok.
The death of your brother leaves us no choice. Only Turok may take up the burden. Only Turok may wield the light. You must choose.
Okay, yeah, actually, I remember you have like 2 different playable characters.
I will bear the burden of my fathers. I will wield the light.
Be warned, child. The burden is heavy. Once before, a woman tried to assume the mantle, and it consumed her.
I am not afraid.
It is done.
She was really progressive. I don't know why it would... I did like a Earthbound live stream last week on Mother's Day, but I don't know if the tags were like still weird. This should be... Let me see here. I'm gonna change the game to Turok. Shadows of Oblivion. Earthbound isn't in the tags currently. But Earthbound was like one of the last things I was streaming. Let me just stop Oblivion.
That must be the breach Adon talked about. I have to get there as soon as I can.
I need to see if I still have the like newish Turok game. Although it got some mediocre reviews, if I remember correctly. I guess the newest, I guess it would be. But I think I might move on to the PlayStation controller. next in... Yeah, you played a little bit of Chrono Cross? Anyway, the N64 controller feels pretty... decent. Only like a player's bad 64. Wonder if they actually produced anything playable that would come out as a prototype card at some point. Or prototype disc, I suppose, since it was supposedly for the disc drive. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay. Apparently this is where I'm going. This feels really awkward. Key required, okay. Well, I came all the way to... Oh, there he is. He's like right there. I'm feeling kind of bored. Oh. Let's try the PS1 controller quick. We're gonna call it a night. Well, this one doesn't have rumble either, and it kind of should. Let's see, does this one actually light up when you hit the analog button? Oh, cool. It actually does. I don't know if it actually changes the way the controller functions. It has the Can we play Chrono Cross? Okay. Should I use freeze? No? Okay. I think I need to there we go, Cap. What? Oh, come on. I can also get PSP games, which would work well with probably would confuse it, so I need the BIOS file. This game I might come back to. And like play it properly with like HD and turn vibration reduction on even though it's not gonna do anything. Apparently the select button works as the start button. We're just gonna play the dream sequence. Okay, I think there's something wrong with the configuration here. Okay, so the D-pad works. The analog sticks don't appear to work. The start button is about the start button, although I think select seems to be. Yeah, the controller configuration is not set up properly, I don't think. Retropad with analog would be good. It actually... It actually says Electrolink N64 controller for some reason. I got the actual analog sticks working. Not much else though. And for some reason, the L1 button allowed me to run. Yeah, this is really... I don't think it's properly configured. I should be able to use it. Yeah, like for some reason, the select button is the X button. So yeah, at least RetroLink, the way it's configured, it doesn't really work very well. Especially, granted, I mean, the fact of the matter is you're better off using at the end of the day, you're better off using a PS3 or PS4 controller if you have, like, Bluetooth or whatever you need to get that to work. Or just, like, hook it up with USB or something. I've been going on for, let's see here, almost 3 hours, so, I'd say RetroArch is kind of nice to some extent for being an all-in-one solution for emulation, but at the same time, I sort of prefer the individual emulators because there's a lot, much easier to configure the controls. And with this thing, like, it's, I can't really wrap my head around, like, the way you're supposed to. Like, I don't think there's a option to just be okay, like, which button is the cross button, which one is the square button, the triangle button, the O button, and just, like, press them and configure it that way. Like, if there's a way to do that in RetroArch, like, mentioned in the comments or something, otherwise, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good, pretty decent product, I think. Or suite of products. It's, once again, and this is not sponsored, but it is the RetroPower 5 USB classic controllers. I kind of wish I had some sort of deal with, I don't know how, easy or difficult it is to enroll in Amazon affiliate program, but if I manage to sort it out, I might include like an affiliate link in the description. Otherwise, I'll probably just include like an Amazon Smile link in the description, because at least the money will go to some kind of charity, which is perhaps better way to do it. But it's a pretty quality product. Again, the only thing I can really complain about, besides like just sometimes wonky configuration, is that at least the one that I got has a somewhat odd feeling D-pad for the NES controller. I don't know if that's just the one that I got, or if it's actually accurate to the way the NES pad was. I don't know. And you get that fresh plastic smell. Which also feels very authentic. So, and the extra like length of the cord is when you add the extension cable is really nice. And once again, I feel that like the way they have it set up with the extension cord is actually very good. You know, if you're like just like I'm doing, binging a bunch of like retro games using the various controllers, you can, you know, it's a lot easier to. I mean, granted, it's hard. It's hard. It's easy to lose track of the extension cable and I found it again. But yeah, like you can just have that like right. Also, AVG has found potential security risks. Apparently, I need to update Adobe Air. And now I can't act on that. You know, I'll figure out what's going on there. But anyway, thanks for watching. You can follow us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. It can help quite a bit. But regardless of all that, as always, LCS and DATBI will see you next time. Until then, sayonara.